businesses borrow. And that is the situation right now, where the government has been criticized for being the biggest beneficiary of the low interest rate regime owing to the growing domestic public debt. Experts in the financial sector who spoke during the launch of a report on the country's economic performance for the first half of the year argue that businesses are less likely to benefit from the reduced rate as the government is mopping up money from the market. Despite reduced interest rate by the Central Bank of Kenya since August last year, IPF country lead Daniel Ndirango says lending rates interest rate on private loans is still sticky.
They borrow, this year they will likely borrow close to $1 trillion in the domestic market. Basically, that is money that could have gone to this industry and the other to enhance their production. So that money is no longer available to them, because the government has taken it. Because as a banker, bankers choose the low risk, high return. Now, that is doing a lot of harm. Beyond crowding out, these are the issue of pending bills is hurting the same banks that are majorly buying the government instruments. Because if you look at the NPLs in our commercial banking sector, you realize they are climbing up. So banks think one of their problems is being solved, yet a bigger one is being created on the side. Because you deny money to the private sector denies you money as banks. Because if you give me money, for example, to build this hotel as a bank, and I build it up to the point of just furnishing, and I come to you and tell you, top up my loan, I furnish the hotel. And as the bank, you say, no, the government is here, they want money. You may default, the government can't. So you deny me money. You give this money to government. So all the money I had borrowed from you to put up the structure, then I will not be able to pay you. So that is booked in the books of the banks, commercial banks, as an NPL.
Well, apart from precision agriculture, drone farming tends to just keep farmers